Bonjour, bonjour, and welcome to Travels Around My Heart, the time that I take to dig into the emotions that travel brings to us. So today I wanted to talk about what do we do when our holiday plans get cancelled. And 10 days ago, I received a phone call from my friend Gina in the UK, and she had this question for me. Carole, I had a holiday planned in Florence, in Italy. I had to cancel it. It was with my sister-in-law, but I really still want to create the same atmosphere. I want to have the same experience that I would have had in Florence, or something that would really make me feel that I am on holiday for one day with her. So I thought, okay, the most important thing that you have to do is really understand and connect with the energy of that destination. So we know about Italy, but what is really special about Florence? So I really reconnected to me being in Florence and thinking about the things that had really marked me about that place. First of all, the way people dress. I was ashamed of getting out of my hotel. It was like a catwalk, a 24-hour catwalk, where everyone was wearing Armani, Dolce & Gabbana. It's like, I know in Florence, they actually spend their entire money on clothes and the way that they look. So, rule number one, like dress like if you were there. That is just so important. Buy fake Dolce & Gabbana, it doesn't matter, fake Armani, but just look the part and you will feel the part. And then, you know, Florence is all about art. It's all about sculptures. It's all about beautiful sculpture of naked men. So I advise her to go to the British Museum to find the Italian and then the Roman section, and to just go and observe as many naked butts of men as she could, to be followed by a session of live drawing. Of course, a naked man, it's much more interesting, and we want to keep in the theme, and finish the evening with going to a restaurant in London. There is a place where the waiters sing a cappella opera music, and since the opera is closed, then that's the next best thing. Of course, you know, you could go and have a picnic and listen to Italian music and eat Italian food, because of course there is no Italian experience without the food. So last week I was in England and I was hanging out with my friend who dreams of going to Peru. And I thought, okay, what is it that I can do to bring Peru to her, because we can't actually go there at the moment. So I thought, okay, I'll do some research, and I didn't really want to cook, but I found a great Peruvian restaurant, which actually happened to be her favorite Peruvian restaurant, which I didn't know. So thank you for intuition. And we ordered the food in. I had my playlist from Peru. Everywhere I go, I do a Shazam. So I put on the Peruvian music, and I had prepared other little surprises. So I was on a budget and I couldn't actually carry a lot of things in my luggage. So I went for a little tiny thing that make all the difference. So I bought my little figgy like this. I don't know how you call them, but I put them in the food to be a little exotic and feel like we're in Peru. Got my little llama here, another little cactus. And then in my research, I found who I have now baptized, Wendy. So let me introduce you to her. Not a very Peruvian name, but I don't know, she has the face of a Wendy. So I could transport that flat, you see. And for some kind of amazing reason, they had a pump in the flat for bicycle, so we could blow her up, because I can tell you doing it by mouth was really a lot of effort. This time I did it with this, because that's the only thing that I have, and I can tell you I feel like I have real muscles now. But that's her, yes? So we sat in her, had a little cocktail, But, and of course, this thing can be reusable, which is the whole fun, you know, of it. And you could, for example, watch a Peruvian movie and look on Netflix and find something. So there are loads of things that you can do to have imagination, to take the sadness of a holiday cancellation and to use it and transform it into something that is positive, something that takes you to that country, even if you cannot go there right now. So I would love to know, have you done that? Have you shifted your energy and have you created an opportunity to have a really cool experience, even though you know you can't go to the destination of your dream right now? So I hope this has been helpful. And Wendy and I, she's staying with me in my bedroom now. We're saying goodbye to you. Bye-bye and have a lovely, lovely day.